Welcome to the Arsenal preview show. It's the North London Derby. Yeah. Who lost yesterday? Liverpool. Liverpool lost at home to Nottingham Forest, which nobody expected. Losing to Nottingham Forest at Anfield never happened. The last time it did, 55 years or so ago. Ooh. Manchester City narrowly escaped a 2-1 win yesterday against Brentford. And Manchester United won comfortably away at Southampton. But then today, it's the North London Derby. It's Tottenham against Arsenal. And this game is one of the biggest game of the season. Super Sunday. And then I know we are all worried. People with different opinion on what will happen, what is Ateta going to field, injury worries. Yes, that is much reason why everyone is worried, or else we'll all be confident going to Tottenham's home and giving them the beating of their lives. But then I still believe we can do that. Looking at our injury worries, we all know 3 weeks into the season, you're asking players to go represent their countries, National League, World Cup qualifiers, Nation Cup qualifiers. What nonsense! This nonsense needs to stop. And then I blame some of these players also, and the manager also should be able to tell them, guys, use your head. And then you go to these things, you play like your life depend on it. When you know the team that pays you will be at loss if you get injured. Look at Calafiori. Look at Odegaard. Two people we need. Odegaard is like the spike. Injured. Who knows if he's going to play? Now we have how many injury worries? We have up to 7 of them. We escaped last season with very few injuries. But now we've let people like Smith Rowe go. Yes, I wasn't a fan of letting him go, but people like Nelson, Nketiah, and the rest says I really wanted them to leave, get playing time. But now we are short in the midfield. This is where Ethan Owaneri would now come in. Is it the one we're playing at the 10th position today for Arsenal? Is it that time where we give someone an opportunity and it ends up to be like the opportunity someone like Menu of Manchester United got and made very good use of it? Are we going to get that today? Let's look at our injury worries. I had going into this game against Tottenham, we have Tomiyasu, who hasn't even featured this season, with a knee injury. We have Jesus. I think Jesus is he training alone or I don't know, but he's not 100% fit. Calafiori had a knock, probably his ankle or so, with Italy, and then he was sent back to Arsenal to see the doctors. Odegaard also, I guess was his ankle. We saw him twist that playing for Norway. Mikel Merino, who we got to replace, what's his name? Declan Rice, if anything should happen in the midfield, or probably Declan Rice went back to the what's it called, to the sixth position, and he playing eight. He's also injured. He got injured in training without even featuring for us now yet with a shoulder injury. We have Tierney with hamstring. Yes, he's not fit. Even if he is, we have people on that left hand side who will even play before him or ahead of him rather. And then we have Mr. Declan Rice, who is suspended. We know that he won't be featuring for us today. So that will be a tough one. Looking at our predicted 11 later into the show. Now, this Tottenham team, their record this season is funny because it's like they've lost one, they've drawn one, they've won one, whereas Arsenal have won two and drawn one, and the one we drew was because of what is it called? The red card we had. We were playing 10 man against 11, and to me, if the manager had been proactive, made substitutions, made change before that goal, probably we would have won that match 1-0 or even 3-0 because of um the opportunities we lost. Saka and what's his name? Kai Havertz. Good one. Anyways, let's look at head to head between Tottenham and Arsenal. No, why will I put Tottenham ahead of my club? No, head to head, Arsenal, Tottenham. Okay, so in the last 5 matches against this this club, let me not call their name. I don't like them one bit. Um, let's start from last season and then we'll work our way down. Away at Tottenham last season, we won the game 3-2, and then at home to Tottenham, when they came to the Emirates, we drew the match 2-2. And then last season, the season before that, we were at their home and we lashed them 2-0. They came to the Emirates and we lashed them 3-1. And then the match 3 seasons ago before that, we lost to them 3-0 at their home, which was a devastating one. I hated to. That match was. Let me don't go to that. But then our last 10 away games to Tottenham. Yes, we've won. No, 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 no. Our last our last away games last season up until this season. Yes, out of the 10 we played, we've won 9 and drawn 1. And that one was to Manchester City, where we drew at the Etihad. So the last 10 away games Arsenal has played up until this season, we've played 10, we've won 9 and drew 1, which means we have not lost any away game in the last 10 games we have played, which is a good one. Now, looking at the injury worries, potential doubt that might not feature for Tottenham today, you're looking at Dominic Solanke um, with a knock. We don't know if he would play or not. The coaches, they usually play mind games with people. Richarlison also is out, and Van der Ven with a knee injury. So hopefully we don't see them today. I don't want to see them, but hopefully I want to see Odegaard play. It's a doubt whether he will. It's a doubt whether Gabriel Jesus will feature today. And you guys should not forget, we have Raheem Sterling. We'll get to that later. Let's look at Tottenham's last 5 games. What have they done? So this season already, their last game was to away at Newcastle, and Newcastle defeated them 2-1. And then before that, they defeated at home. They defeated Everton 4-0. And their first game of this season was a draw 1-1 to Leicester City. Their last 2 games before then was home and away to Bayern, which they lost 3-2 and 2-1 to Bayern. So overall, it means they have played 5 games. The last 5 games they played, they have won how many of it? They have won just 1. They have drawn 2 and lost 2. Terrible result compared to my beautiful and wonderful Arsenal Football Club. The much reason why we should not lose this game today. So guys, Tottenham have lost 5 out of their 7 meetings with Arsenal, which means we've played 7 games. In the last 7 games we've played with Tottenham, we Arsenal Football Club have won 5, drawn 1, and lost 1. And that one being the 2021-2022 season, where we lost 3-0 away to Tottenham. And since then, it has not happened. And I hope it doesn't happen today. So, let's look at what are our options today in that midfield, especially because the back line and the goalkeeper is good to go. Our front three is good to go with an addition, an extra man there who is in the person of Raheem Sterling. So what happens in the midfield? What do you think will happen? So our predicted 11 today. Let's start from the back. We have David Raya, whose birthday should Is it today or was it yesterday? Happy birthday to you. Anyways, right back, what was his name? Ben White would be at the right hand side of the defense. And then our 4 and 5, we have Saliba and Gabriel Mangales. Gabriel Mangales, I haven't forgiven you yet for breaking the shoulder of Mikel Merino in training. And then left back. Whew. Calafiori is a doubt. Timber comes in for me, not Zinchenko. Yeah, because Tottenham players are pacey on the wings. So I'll put Timber there, and I hope he doesn't try to do too much today. We know he's very, very good. So trying to do too much might get him into trouble. And then in the midfield, where the issue is now, we know Thomas Partey will be sitting at the base of the defense. So who comes in for Declan Rice and Odegaard, who we are definitely going to miss today, and Mikel Moreno is injured. Who comes in for those two? For me, for Odegaard should be replaced with Ethan in one area. I'll give him an opportunity to see how it goes. And I know he will also want to take that opportunity. And then for these players today, they will look at, okay, we don't have these guys available. This is time for me to prove myself. This is time for us to prove ourselves. And then they will give it their all. Hopefully, fingers crossed they do so. So I'll put Ethan in one area, 10th position in the midfield, and 8th position. It's a tough one. Do we put Zinchenko there, or we put Jorginho, or who else plays that position? Do we drop Kai Havertz deep into the midfield to play that 8th position? What happens today? Unknown. But for me, if Jesus is fit, if he's fit, you throw Jesus in front and drop Kai Havertz in the midfield, or else you leave Kai Havertz up front as the 9 and put Jorginho in that midfield. For me, that is what I feel. And on the right hand side, Bukayo Saka, and on the left, Martinelli. And then later on, you can throw in Raheem Sterling. Or on a second thought, do we play Trossard in that midfield, that 8th position? Can Trossard do that job? Play Kai Havertz up front, put Martinelli on the left hand side of the forward. What will happen? What will Mikel Arteta do today? We know how unpredictable that guy can be at times. Or are they just telling us stories and then surprise us with these guys fit today? One or two of them might be available today. Let's see how it goes. And then, prediction. I hope this is correct and I come back here smiling and I said it. I do not want us to draw. I do not want us to lose. I want us to win. And for that, I'll go for 3-1 because I see us scoring many goals today away at Tottenham. Oof. Okay, so guys, for me, this is where I come to the end of the show, and I'll see you guys after the match. Kindly, kindly, kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't. It's free. The button is there. Just click on that subscribe button, like, share, and turn on your notification so that when I drop anything, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you, and Toby Guna is out of here.